Well. It's been a while since I've done a mod showcase. But anyways, yeah, I decided to do a mod showcase on God, I forgot what the mod name is. Oh, ProtoManly's weather. There we go. That's what the mod's called. All I'm gonna say, it's pretty much an upgrade to Weather 2 or the Weather Storms and Tornadoes mod, which I have made a video on in the past, like a few years ago. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, the first thing you'll notice when you load up the world is the clouds. I did have to. I did have to turn off the actual vanilla clouds because the first time I did load up with this when I first played with the mod is not in this. Like when I just behind the scenes before when I was playing with this mod. So yeah. So you do have to turn off the vanilla clouds, or else you'll see both these clouds and the vanilla clouds. But yeah, when you first load in, you'll see these clouds, and yeah. So yeah, there will be new storms that will form and all of that. I think first before I actually get into the storms, I'm gonna at least go on to what these are. Well, I mainly played with all of these, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah, like honestly, I oh, he's kind of. Oh, it's just shadowing. Yeah, I don't know what the radome does or the WSR 88D core. I don't know what those do, but if you want to make these, the radome is 4 glass, 4 wool, redstone dust, and you get two. This WSR 88D core, you need you need 4 iron, an amethyst shard, and then yeah, a tornado sensor. Which to make that tornado sensor, you need 3 gold ingots, 2 iron ingots, 1 copper ingot, and 3 redstone dust. Of course, I know you can, you can also see it right there, but yeah, that's kind of the main thing you'll be using because it's also the same thing. You also need to use it for the weather station, which yeah requires another tornado sensor, 4 iron ingots, three red or 2 redstone dusts. A blue dye, and then an anemometer, which is 3 stone, and we'll just say 8 iron, except you need to use 6 to turn create buckets, and then yeah, and then you got your weather station. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these two because I don't know what they actually do exactly. Anyways, I'm pretty sure the tornado sensor. I think actually, I guess I'll have to I'll test those out when I actually start going into the storms, which will it will be pretty soon. Anyways, anyways, the first thing we get is the radar. So this will basically show up any kind of rain that kind of pops up on the radar. There isn't any at all. You can also right click to get a velocity radar as well. See like how fast the wind speeds are going. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say sorry for the lag. It's just something that happens with my PC. My PC is a bit on the older side, so sorry about that. Anyways, the anemometer, at least what I call it. I don't know actually how it's pronounced. Anyways, when there's wind, it will actually it'll spin around. With this, you can actually right click, and in the chat, it'll show you how fast the winds are going. And then the last thing is the weather station, which if you right click, will also show the wind speeds, but it'll also it will also share the also show you the temperature and the dew point and what risk is at. So only at a marginal risk. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna we're gonna get into this. So as of at least right now, as I'm recording this, the current version of the weather of this weatherbot is 13.8. Though the version could be updated at some soon because I kind of did look at the monitor, and the person behind it is working on it a lot from what it looks like. Anyways, I guess I'll show that thing. So yeah, you can still summon stuff. You just they'll command PM weather. And so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna spawn in. I'm gonna just spawn in a supercell, natural. Yeah, I think I can just spawn in max energy too. But anyways, so yeah, so I'll spawn in. Yeah, so I'll go into there and yeah, and we'll start slowly seeing over there in the snowy biome. This I honestly gotta say this is some interesting spawn. We got a swamp biome that's next to a snow biome. That's gotta be a pretty interesting spawn. Yeah. I would say I'm normally not this laggy though. I guess the other thing is I'm also recording and that does also tend to cause lag, so again, I'm sorry for lag. But anyway, so yeah, you'll see up on the radar that there's supercell forming and you can actually see it over there. So that is one thing. And then yeah, here you can then right click here and you can actually see that the storm is generating some wind. Anyways, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna actually summon a tornado, so because we can see. We'll do 100 miles at I'll say 25. So yeah, just get out of the tornado. Yeah. So as you see here, this is what the tornadoes look like in this. I'm actually gonna do this. I guess the FPS is gonna have to stay in the screenshot. Or here. No, I'll just quickly do this. I'm gonna find. Yeah, I'm also using. It's not really helping much, but I am using a bunch of different. I gotta find what other one it is using the extra FPS because I actually don't know. I guess I won't know because it's not showing up there. So I guess I'll just have to have this. I guess I can just kind of crop it out. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just gonna do this because thumbnail time. Yeah, this is just what I sometimes do for videos, like, because sometimes something like that will work. Yeah. Oh wait, forgot I don't have a map open. Yeah. Anyways, if you actually go up on the radar, this is what it looks like up on the radar. And yeah, you can see rotation. Oh, and if we go here. If we were closer, these would be spinning faster, but yeah. And then, I guess the other thing is, the last thing I gotta show off is the squall line. So, we'll just spawn a squall line that's a natural squall line. Go over here and see it. Okay. There's the squall line forming over there. You can kind of see a slight blue. Yeah, the squall line kind of takes a bit to go, so this is probably gonna be like the last thing, but yeah. I was gonna, I guess I could spawn in like a large tornado at the end to kind of show off. Anyways, that storm's coming up. Got the calf from the that calf traveled all the way from the witch's hut to here. That's crazy. Dang. Alright, anyways, yeah, you can slowly start to see the squall line forming. That's my as my computer's not kind of taking it. Though, again, that is probably also because I'm recording at the exact same time. Of course, yeah, I also did add a couple performance some performance mods to at least help out with the lag. I'm pretty sure, honestly, chances are it probably would have been worse if I didn't have it, but here we are now. But yeah. Uh, since I don't like to edit videos, I'm sorry that this section's kind of a little boring, but yeah. I guess as you can see as on the velocity radar, you can actually kind of see as the winds are picking up more and more, and the rain is going, and that's getting more and more. Yeah, I think the supercell is just dying off, it looks like. But anyways. Yeah, but yeah, that's what the squall line looks on radar. I believe this is what the squall line looks like. You know, just in the clouds. Well, it'll look worse if it can actually develop. I don't know if that actually is because I don't know how the energy thing works. So yeah. Anyways, I'm just kind of looking at it. So yeah, the winds are picking up on it. So that is one thing. Yeah, you can see that there. Yeah, if I actually put this down here, it'll start spinning. Not fast, but it'll spin. I think there's just not enough. To be honest, I don't think there is just enough water that needs to have it start raining. Well, maybe over there. I can definitely see some rain over there. Because, yeah, that's the other thing, if you can see, is you can actually kind of see the rain falling. There's no, like, actual... Oh, the squall line's actually getting bigger. Again, I don't think it's becoming nighttime, so let me just do time set day real quick. There you go. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, here's the squall line forming. We actually, if we actually put it down on the radar, yeah. So there's the supercell. It looks like the tornado died. Anyways, yeah, here's the. Anyways, yeah, there's the squall line, and the winds really pick up in it. So that is also the other thing. That is also the other thing. Yeah, yes, it's just getting worse and worse. If I was on like the brunt of it, I could go, but yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. There's the rain. Of course, yeah. There's also configs if you want to change how things are. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. They also, one thing I like is that I think unlike the other one, this one actually darkens. Like it's still like daytime, so no hostile mounts will spawn, but it actually gets a bit darker, and you can actually show here. Look, even though it's daytime, though I guess that is how it is with the vanilla thunderstorm, but look at that. That's insane. Yeah, so these squall lines get pretty bad. Anyways, I think is there a clear? Yeah, we'll just clear all. So yeah, I'm gonna clear all the weather. So now it's all clear, and I'm gonna do one last thing, and that is to I'm just gonna watch an F1 as a this one spawn tornado. I believe it's above 200 that it's EF5, so we'll do like 250 at 100 width. So 3, 2, 1, and boom. I'm just gonna get myself out. Dude, whoa, that's a yeah. That hut is yeah. There goes the hut and all the trees. Wow, that's yeah. That's quite the damage. Oh. Ooh, did I say that the other one was gonna be the thumbnail? I think I might have found my thumbnail here. Alright, here we go. Too bad I have to have the FPS thing in. But oh well. That's my thumbnail. Wow. And then, yeah, you can also see that the tornado also scours the ground. So you can see dirt, medium scour, heavy scour. I like how the medium, I think. I like how the medium scour just looks like. Oh, actually, it is just coarse dirt. Interesting. Oops. Just pretend. Okay. Yeah. That didn't much. Oh yeah, you can. Oh yeah, the other thing that it also does is it also debarks wood, or debarks trees. So these logs have now been stripped of their bark. Oh my god. This is the remains of the witch hut. Just the potted red mushroom. That's crazy. Yeah, we go here. Actually, no. Yeah, in the storm. Like right here. Look at this fast. Oh yeah! Oh my god! It's strengthened up more. That's crazy. 266 G's, and I set it at. I literally set it at 250, so it's been getting stronger. That is insane. Okay, if I just go over here, tornado path. Yeah. We'll see as this raises up. Look at that. This is insane. 200. It's 200. No, give me back my hand. Holy 300! Oh my god! I just set it to 200! Oh my god! What the? That is crazy. I wonder why there's so much. I wonder why there's heavy scouring. 300! What? That is insane. Yeah, I don't think my computer's having this. I don't care. That's just insane. I think it's actually. It's probably not in the right order. That is crazy. Fly up to get another one. Jeez. Like when shows are just talking about it pretty much. That is insane. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do this because while I'd like to have a continued long look, this is a showcase, so I guess I do gotta end it here soon. Oh, interesting. Okay. So yeah, but I guess the difference to that is that, it's not actually coarse dirt and grass can still grow on it. It's just that it'll have a different look. I like how it has like a more desaturated green look. That's nice. Oh, the witch survived. That's crazy. The witch has survived. So the sheep. Well, good for it. Yeah, I'm guessing is that the heavy scouring, looking at it, I think slowly turns back into dirt. That's at least what my guess is. Where is it found? Well, yeah. Actually, I guess I can just think here. Oh, it's not even found anywhere. Okay. Yeah, I think from looking at it. Oh, okay, no. I think I'm gonna guess the medium scouring turns into regular grass, and then heavy scouring turns into. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, I guess that's the other thing I haven't actually really looked up on, but yeah. It looks like slowly over time the scouring will just slowly turn back into grass. Either scoured or regular. Anyways, honestly, I honestly might make a series on this mod. I guess if anyone's watched this far, I guess you can let me down in the comments below if you want one. I'm also gonna be making a post after this video too about it. But anyways, yeah. So anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for this mod showcase of Proto Manly's weather mod. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.